Alright, baking process is complete. You can see the coffee color, the glue turned, so that means that our coil is lacquer. So now, oh crap man, I didn't get the blowtorch to do this. Let me just get that quick. Blowtorch acquired. So, got all the goodies that we need. We need to solder this guy back together again. Okay, done. That's done. Alright. So like I said, we have to burn off the excess coating on the copper cable, copper wire. That way when you solder it, the solder basically makes proper connection. You need the solder to make proper contact, or else what you're doing is going to just basically be null and void. And that's the last thing you want, like I said, to open up the speaker, because there's so much work that goes into opening it. You want to have to do it because you missed a step or you did something silly. And the last one. My soldering iron is getting hot, so just doing a preparation of all of them. So once we start soldering, we can solder all one time, and then we can put the solder off. Oh no, we need to still do the other step, the final step before assembly. You have to do this. Right. Almost done. Right, I don't know if you can see that, basically the cleanness of that basically will join on all four. And we cut off the excess wire. Okay. Last one. Alright, so now we can solder all of them together. Alright, once that soldering is done, you can push them down to the side. Alright, I'll put a little bit of our glue over it. Now, I kind of skipped a step here because you're supposed to check the tensils first before you do this to make sure that all the wires are connected. But I'm confident that it is. Let's just check all the cabling now. Before you close up with the glue, you have to make sure that it's reading, everything is reading. Like I said, I'm confident that it will. I don't see why it shouldn't. Let's just do a 2 ohm reading here quickly. Connect positive, positive, negative, negative. That way we'll know everything is 100%. Negative, positive, and we go. Oopsie. I need to get another voltmeter. This one is on the Fritz. 2.6, 2.5, 2.4. That's basically where we want it to be. It'll go down to 2.3, I mean 2 ohms. And even if it stays at 2.4, 2.3, 2.5, it's fine. Right, that one is done. Now we need to make sure we get this connection here correct. Where do we glue this guy? I think that should be a good point there. Take some glue. We glue that guy down there. At least at 2 or 3 points. That way we know it won't be moving. I don't have the ring that goes over the spider. That's why I'm doing this, because I'm pretty sure that this wire goes inside the ring or over the ring or something. I've never stripped one of these woofers before to know what the internals look like, to be able to know how to basically rebuild this thing in this manner. So at the moment we're just going off of how we normally do things. Right, so we need to put glue down first, and we need to put the shims in. So let us put the shims in. That's one. That's the second one. Put the glue down. Like I said, we want to put glue on this side as well. Just so that we can get them to sit nice. Alright. Now the trick is to get this thing to go down inside there without having to have too much issues. Which I already have. Okay, that's one. That's two. And going down. go out as well. There you go. Put it all out. Everybody's out. Alright. So that's one positive there. Okay. So now we put all of these on. One. Two. Three. And last but not least, number 4. Alright, so now we'll solder these guys together. There. One there. Okay, I think that's it. Just make sure all of this is down. Alright, all of that's down. So next up, I need to turn this guy to the side because we're going to be putting these ones in now. So let's see here. We have one positive which is on the outside. Alright, which is okay. Okay. Kinda needed your help here. Yeah, I know, go. Um, right. And then we've got the other positive here. Alright. That's the two positives done. Now we do the two negatives. Okay. So this negative needs to go to this one here. So they basically match. Oh yes, I will do that, eh? Really when I need help. One time I need help to do this. Wifey can't come because Baba decides she wants cupcakes. You know, after yesterday's conversation with her, I think the cupcake thing basically just got to her. She couldn't help it. She needs it. Okay. That. Right. The last one. Now. Well, if this doesn't work and something happens that it doesn't play right, or this basically ceases to work, then I'll just have to run direct leads from inside, because I don't see how else we're going to get this to work outside of this idea here. Okay, all of them are there. Now it drops underneath here like such, and then where is the black screw? It fits underneath here now. Okay, so that's in. So now we do a final check to make sure we're all okay. Let's do that. Positive, negative. Nope, not working. There we go, 4 ohms. And then positive, negative. 4 ohms. Perfect. I actually did it the other way around, but yeah, it works. Okay, so now we can put the solder off. That's done. That's done. Alright, next up we need to glue the surround. There's just one final check here. Because it's a contact glue, we just make sure everything is pressed down as best as we can. We don't have any razors. Feel a piece here. It's a bit on the high side, but I don't like. I don't know if that's going to play a part in this or not. Let's hope not. That's why it's slightly out of alignment in terms of the way I had it marked off on the inside. Okay, so we need to go to the edge. Okay. Alright, that's done there. Alright, so now how we glue it down is we find this and this glues on top of that, I think. Now I think here is where we glue. On the outside rim of it. This will help hold the surround down while playing, and if some part of the surround comes loose, at least this will hold it in place. You'll definitely hear the noise when the surround shoots loose, so it's not like this will hold it in until such time that whenever, but you'll definitely hear it. There's a specific way of putting this thing in. I think it's in here. Yeah. Okay, let's see if my small ones will hold it. Nope, it won't. So we're gonna have to go for the big ones. We got the big guns on it. Now this is gonna press down my surround and make sure it's held down. We'll leave this for a couple of hours and then we can come back and hopefully this is done. There we go. That's that. So all we need to do to complete this is put on the bottom case. That's basically for the bottom, and then once we've happy with that, and once this is all held down, surrounds everything is down, we can take the shims out and then we can put the dust cap back on, which is what I basically made it a little bit different so that it looks a little bit snazzy, and that's how it is. So let's leave this for a couple hours and then we'll come back and check how it is.